welcome to Lesaffre. Today we have Michael, and Michael is here to talk about some of the products that Lesaffre has. And Michael, could you tell us a little bit about what you do at Lesaffre?
Yeah, sure. Hello, everyone. So I'm Michael. I'm working food scientist background now, working in the milling and baking industry since 30 years. I've been with Lesaffre since 20 years with different countries, Europe, 5 years in Asia, and now since 3 years I joined North America. So to support bakers and bringing technical support and innovation with product.
Wonderful. So, from your perspective, sourdough is a really hot topic, and consumers are really fascinated with it. So, why? Why are they fascinated with this amazing loaf of sourdough?
Yeah, you're right. I think for the consumer, they perceive the sourdough as really, let's say, a nice and traditional product. This is an old method, and it carry image of naturality, carry image of tradition, and great food. I think so. That's what I think they are looking at that more and more. It's a really a trend now.
Wonderful. So, a lot of people associate sourdough with artisanal way of doing things, nice, natural artisan craftsmanship. How does LaSalle bridge that in terms of, modern ingredient innovation tailored for today's commercial bakeries, especially?
Yeah, it's true that with the trend on the sourdough bread, more and more bakers want to expand or to go back to their let's say sourdough preparation, which is not easy. And for Le Saf, we try to help, and the expertise of Le Saf in fermentation is really useful to propose a different product in this area to help a baker to manage their offer and being able to answer to the customer needs.
So, could you explain the role LaSalle has in terms of expertise in fermentation, how it plays in developing reliable solutions for bakers at large scale?
Yeah, indeed. The fermentation is the heart of sourdough, and the reason for that is that this pre-fermented dough is all the resulting from the action of yeast and bacteria in the fermentation. As Le Saf is a family-owned company and more than 170 years in fermentation, with the fermentation as a core knowledge of the company. So that's really the expertise. Obviously, the Saf is known for the yeast, but also lots of R&D works around bacteria. Yeast and bacteria, this is the two microorganisms, two family of microorganisms that are providing, let's say, this beautiful sourdough product.
Yeah, so many bakers struggle with the complexity of flavor production and production efficiencies when producing sourdough. So, how does LaSalle sourdough solution help overcome these challenges?
Yeah, indeed. I think for the sourdough part, we have seen that, and during the COVID time, many people love to do that at home. This is nice. This is very interesting. But when it start to be a real production as a more commercial way, doing every day, this is a very challenging part to get consistent product, to avoid any kind of wild contamination, to avoid any kind of deviation in the characteristic of the sourdough. For the bakers, that's not an easy stuff. So some will manage by themselves, but for the other one that want to get some support, Le Saf develop let's say a nice range of product under the Livendo brand, which goes from blend dry microorganism for those that want to prepare their own sourdough until ready to use sourdough, dry or liquid. So that's the way that in Le Saf we try to support the bakers and the baking industry in general, for them to be able to propose a sourdough bread with a good quality. It's a clean label solution, and also an easy way to do that.
Yeah, okay. So consumers are increasingly mindful of ingredients and product transparency. How does Lesaffre support the clean label movement in the baking industry?
Yeah, you're right. This is a big trend, this
Yes,
clean label things
huge.
in baking industry, but in food in general, for that part. And for us in Lesaffre, I think because also of that roots of fermentation, which is something really natural, we have always focused on clean label solution. That's really the target for all the solution in Lesaffre. Indoor conditioner, in a shelf life extension, in the natural mold inhibitor,
Mhm.
all that kind of product. So the focus for the SAF is clean label. So that's really something that the SAF pay attention to that.
Wonderful. So, what can we look forward from Lesaffre North America then? What
Uh,
other innovations?
Yeah, so in LeSAF, the innovation or the latest one, let's say, is more again on this clean label solution. We launched an X10 Life 65, which is a new generation of mold inhibitor, for example. In the live indoor range, we increased the portfolio of product for North America, for US market, proposing starter culture under
Mhm.
live indoor starter. We offer as well some live liquid sourdough. So
Mhm.
that's the different
Wow.
innovation.
Okay.
And on top of that, we LSAF consider that it's important to bring technical support and technical service to the customer to help them setting up that nice product.
So you're saying that the baker doesn't need to sustain their own sourdough. You have a solution for that.
We have solution indeed for bakers that want to produce their own sourdough, their own
Okay.
pre-fermented dough,
Okay.
like microorganism.
Oh, okay.
But we have
All
as
right.
well different products that
The
are
flavor stuff.
ready to
Right.
use sourdough,
Okay.
or the flavor stuff, like you say, as a dry, or we have also a liquid live sourdough,
Nice. Nice
which
to
can be
know
used
that.
in the long
Yes.
fermentation.
Yes.
So,
Yes. That's wonderful. You have a whole range of
yes,
products surrounding that sourdough taste and flavor and function. That's
exactly.
great. So if you need more information, go to the website. And thank you, Michael, for coming on
Thank,
today.
thank you very much, Lynn, for this interview. Very
You're
nice
welcome.
to see you here.
Nice to see you
And
too.
I think for the staff, clean label and sourdough is really something important. So thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye.